LPBW fam, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a scoop on your favorite reality stars. Today, we've got earth-shattering news. Tori Roloff, yes, Zach's wife, has just announced she's pregnant, and shockingly, sources say she and Zach are divorcing effective today. What happened behind closed doors? Stay tuned, because we're diving deep into every tearful text, family reaction, and expert analysis that could explain how a second pregnancy led to a split no one saw coming. Tori and Zach Roloff's love story has been a fan favorite since they first stepped in front of the camera in 2014. From their engagement in the Roloff Farms barn, decorated with twinkling lights and surrounded by cheers, to their intimate wedding in 2015, viewers fell for their sweet chemistry and genuine devotion. Over the years, they've shared the joys of raising little Jackson, keeping the flame alive through open communication and shared faith. Their journey felt bulletproof. 2 kids, a thriving family business, and a bond that inspired thousands. But nobody's fairy tale is without cracks. Just last week, Tori dropped a joyous bombshell. Baby number 3 was on the way. In an Instagram post that racked up over 2 million likes, she wrote, "Counting down the days until we meet our little miracle. Baby Roloff, we can't wait for you." Fans flooded the comments with congratulations. It seemed the perfect crescendo in their story. But within hours of the announcement, whispers began. Sources close to the couple claimed tension had been simmering for months. And then today, divorce papers filed. The news dropped via The Hollywood Insider, citing court documents filed in Multnomah County, Oregon. The documents, dated May 23, 2025, list irreconcilable differences as grounds. Tori is seeking full custody of their children and spousal support. Just think about that. As she's preparing for her 3rd child, she's also gearing up for one of life's toughest battles, ending a marriage. How did we get here? Insiders say cracks appeared last year. Here's a concise timeline. January 2024, rumors of Zach working long hours on new ventures, leaving Tori overwhelmed with the kids. July 2024, the couple purchased a new home. Tests emerged that the move strained their relationship. January 2025, Tori posted an ambiguous quote, "Letting go is harder than holding on." It sounds like they hit a breaking point. But pregnancy news usually brings couples closer. So why this timing? Fan reactions and social media storm. Once the divorce news hit, social media erupted. We tracked reactions across platforms. Instagram fans, "No way, this can't be real." TikTok creators, remixing the divorce papers as comedic life hacks. Twitter threads, analyzing every word of Tori's announcement post for hidden clues. Leave it to the internet to turn heartbreak into memes. Though most fans expressed genuine heartbreak, "I've watched them grow up together, this is heartbreaking." What about the Roloff family? Matt and Amy Roloff have always been the glue, offering guidance and hosting family gatherings on the farm. Sources say Matt is deeply saddened and offered counseling to both Tori and Zach. Amy, known for her hospitality, is reportedly preparing a quiet gathering to support Tori through the transition. Amy Roloff say, "Family means everything to us. We'll always rally around each other. Behind every headline, there's heartache. Imagine planning gender reveals and nursery decorations while negotiating separation agreements." We spoke to relationship experts to unpack potential causes. Number 1, pregnancy can amplify existing stress, finances, parenting duties, communication gaps. Number 2, public life adds pressure. Reality stars may struggle to separate on-camera personas from private realities. Could the spotlight have dimmed their bond? Or was it something deeper? Unspoken resentments, shifting priorities. Tori has posted a short statement on Instagram. "This was not an easy decision. My children's well-being is my top priority. I'm grateful for the love and support from our fans." No mention of Zach by name. but the message hints at a desire to protect her family's privacy. That tone reserved, protective. She's wearing two hats. Excited mom, hurting spouse. Zach sighed. Any response? Zach Roloff's social media has been noticeably quiet. An insider tells us he's respecting Tori's wishes for privacy, but heartbroken doesn't begin to describe it. Close friends observed him laid off and withdrawn at recent farm events. Silence can speak volumes. Zach's typically active online, so this sudden radio silence raises questions. Is he coping privately? Publicly? Both? Tori and Zach share two children, Jackson, 6, and Lila, 4. What does this mean for them? Child psychologists warn that even amicable divorces disrupt routines. Source close to the couple says they're planning joint custody with a firm communication plan. These little ones will need extra love. Viewers hope for a co-parenting dream team, but reality can be unpredictable. Dr. Sarah Nguyen, a family therapist, advises maintain consistent schedules, encourage both parents' involvement, shield kids from adult conflicts. With baby on the way, Tori and Zach will need to put differences aside, at least when the kids are around. Executives at TLC are reportedly in talks with the Roloffs. Will filming continue? Will the divorce become storyline fodder? Sources say Tori has requested a hiatus until after the baby arrives. Reality TV thrives on drama, but at what cost? Fans may get an unfiltered look at divorce. Or the network might choose compassion and go dark on this arc. Fan theories and tomorrow's headlines. We scored forums. Some fans speculate infidelity. Others blame business stress. A few hopeful souls think it's a misunderstanding, praying for reconciliation. Tomorrow's tabloid covers will scream roll-off rift. Is the divorce permanent? Could an unexpected twist bring them back together? Only time will tell. Tori's journey as a single mom again. Despite heartbreak, Tori's focus is clear. Her children and her growing family. She's already planning a rosy pink nursery and baby party livestream for fans. Will she lean on faith, family, or fans? This could be her most inspiring chapter yet. A story of resilience and new beginnings. Tori Roloff's world just flipped upside down, pregnant, single, and under the public eye. We'll keep you updated every step of the way. What do you think caused the split? Will they reconcile? Drop your thoughts in the comments. More update. Matt Roloff's thanks sends loud message to bitter Zach and Tori. And Matt Roloff sent gift for Tori Roloff's son and daughter. I will explain everything. The message of respect and admiration from Matt Roloff will be uplifting for Zach and Tori. Relationship issues between the father, his son Zach, and his daughter-in-law Tori persist. The majority of viewers have seen the drama unfold on TLC. There are clear signs that the family is still having problems communicating with one another. What Matt said is a mystery to LPB Goat fans. To get all the details, keep watching. The rejection of Zach's offer sparked the dispute over the Roloff Farms discussions. Zach and Tori seem to be harboring resentment toward Matt. We already established that Tori hasn't always brought her kids to Roloff Farms for pumpkins. In fact, she has taken them to a fair amount of other farms. Since Tori posted about how much she loved her trips on social media, Matt may be yelling at them. Instagram user Matt reposted a photo from the Roloff Farms page featuring a plethora of pumpkins over the weekend. Some of his family members received special mentions in his post. He expressed gratitude. Thank you, Audrey, for spending the day last Friday playing on the Roloff patch with Ember, Bode, and the Rad Man with everyone from all over. Matt spoke about his son Jacob, daughter-in-law Isabel, and ex-wife Amy in his message. It seemed improbable that Zach and Tori went to pumpkin season this weekend, as he made no mention of them. It's also crucial to point out that he did offer a justification for Jeremy's absence, stating that he was traveling. In his post, Matt failed to note Zach and Tori's absence. He didn't say what their names were. He made no mention of Molly or Joel's absence. They live a little further away, so they don't always go to family events. Matt looked to be condemning Tori and Zach for failing to show up and for still holding bitterness by thanking Audrey for bringing the grandchildren to pumpkin season. Of course, it's possible that Matt Roloff didn't mean anything nasty by posting this. But it's a little strange that he mentioned most of his family members and thanked them for arriving while forgetting to mention Zach and Tori. So, do you believe Matt Roloff's compliments to Audrey Roloff was a loud message to bitter Zach and Tori? Or is there another explanation that you can think of? Why do fans of Little People, Big World think Karen and Matt are out to get the family? I'll break it all down for you. Fans of Little People, Big World don't think much of Karen Chandler and Matt Roloff, particularly since it appears like they plotted against the Roloff family. Many viewers believe that Matt cheated on Amy Roloff while they were married, which has always made them uncomfortable with the couple's affair. Fans do not consider Karen and Matt to be the most pleasant couple, despite their apparent happiness. People have been wondering where Karen stands in the Roloff family for a number of seasons now on Little People, Big World. Since Matt is worth $4 million, many think she is just interested in him for his wealth. Amy made it plain that she and Karen were never going to be friends, but Karen still managed to get along with Matt's kids. Matt and Karen have become very close over the years. In fact, they recently purchased an Arizona home together. Despite fans' best efforts to accept their marriage, a large portion of the TLC fan base views the couple as plotting to harm their relatives. Viewers recently listened in as Karen and Matt had a dinner conversation about the couple's future together and the family farm. Many people saw it as an eerie board meeting where they plotted ways to screw over the rest of the family. Following a failed business meeting with his son Zach Roloff, Matt has decided to sell a portion of Roloff Farms. A huge rift formed between the father and son because they were unable to resolve their differences. Tori Roloff, Zach's wife, and Karen immersed themselves in the conversation, producing even more trouble. It is fair to assume that Karen stuck her nose where it didn't belong. Matt hasn't been a great father over the years on Little People, Big World, and it feels as if his children have taken note. Matt famously walked off the family vacation more than once when he wasn't satisfied. There were several instances when he spoke down to his kids. Zach has hinted that the relationship was toxic to him and his family and finally chose to move an hour down the road. Karen and Matt's plot to change the entire family seems to be working out. The pair will soon be left to their own devices and will likely lose connection with most of their family members. Little People, Big World fans are disappointed that Matt let a woman come in between him and his family. Sadly, it looks like the two have plans of their own that they want to achieve, and most of their ideas don't include their family. While Karen may be a gold digger, Matt comes across as narcissistic. The whole family is feeling the devastating effects of their problematic relationship. Little People, Big World's Zach Roloff refuses to talk about Matt and Karen's engagement. Little People, Big World star, in response to his father Matt Roloff's engagement to Karen Chandler, Zach Roloff comments. In a recent Little People, Big World Season 25 episode, Matt and Karen revealed their engagement. In a particular scenario, the couple shared the good news with Amy Roloff's husband, Chris Merrick. Finally, Matt revealed that Amy and Chris will really receive invitations to their wedding. In a confessional, Karen said they hadn't worked on the guest list, implying that Matt wasn't yet ready to divulge that detail. Zach pauses to consider his response to a producer behind the camera, asking him about the engagement, saying, "I don't want to talk about it." According to a preview clip from Access Hollywood, Zach is asked by a producer to share his thoughts on Matt and Karen's engagement in the upcoming episode of Little People, Big World Season 25. "I don't want to talk about it," Zach says after pausing to think about his answer. He then looks awkwardly into the camera, as though the producer asking him about the engagement is uncomfortable. He states, "There aren't a lot of bad feelings, but I just don't want to talk about my dad's engagement." As the video ends, Zach can be seen looking off into the distance. The Little People, Big World preview trailer opens with Zach and Tori watching their children play in battery-powered kid-sized Jeeps. Jackson is zipping around left and right while Tori is pointing out how reckless he is. The scene begins with a lot of fun, but Zach's voiceover and confessional take a tragic turn when he reveals that he and his family no longer visit the farm. Obviously, we want Grandpa to be involved in our children's lives, he says. All of the grandparents are always welcome here. The teaser is more challenging to watch because Zach makes it clear that he won't be responding. The preview video for Little People, Big World then cuts to the producer asking Zach about his thoughts on Matt and Karen's engagement. Despite his reluctance to speak in public and his firm response that he would not be discussing the matter, Zach made it clear how he feels about the engagement. Silence speaks louder than words in this situation. It's common knowledge that Zach and Matt don't agree. There have been disagreements about what should be done with Roloff Farms, and for a while it seemed impossible that they would ever be able to move on. Zach didn't believe that reconciliation was possible, but Matt said in 2022 that he